Okay.
It's good to have roaches and hydras behind them on both sides. 11 new drones being made. DIMAGA seems to like to make 11 drones at a time. Like the 4th time this game.
And yeah, NaNiwa, he was moving out a little bit with his stalkers. I think he wanted to kill some Cryptomorphs, but he might have realized that there might be some infestors to fungal him, so he just pulled back. And he's making some cannons now. He's very afraid of a push.
Yeah, he knows he's a bit behind now.
He wants to go into a macro game. He's almost at 2 attack upgrades, and DIMAGA is just macroing beautifully.
First Colossus is in the making now.
Look at the worker count, 74 to 58.
Yeah. NaNiwa needs to get up to like 75 probes, or at least 70.
But so many Hydralisk and...
Yeah, a lot of Hydras.
Do you think he will go for Neural Parasite on the Colossi? And then just try to kill everything with the Hydralisks?
Yeah, it's very viable. Like this army is really good versus like 1 or 2 Colossus Protoss army. But if Protoss gets like 3-4 Colossus, then Hydras are horrible.
The thing is that NaNiwa doesn't have... Oh, okay, he's gonna get 1 Colossi now.
Oh.
So I think,
does NaNiwa know it's a lot of Hydras, or...?
I don't think...
I haven't seen him... Oh, he has an observer. I guess the observer was a bit far up and then went back home.
But...
he must know it's a lot of Hydras.
There is an overseer, so I think he might have lost, but he should know there is some Hydralisk, but I don't think he knows that there is that many.
Yeah, that army is like only Hydras with like 10 infestors or something. But yeah, DIMAGA should really get the Neural Parasite.
And this is also one of the things that the Zerg and the Terrans have been working on. Killing the opses. Like if you deny scouting from a Protoss, it's very good for you, because he can't just adapt to whatever you're doing.
I remember in Brood War, like killing observers was such a big thing in Zerg versus Protoss. In StarCraft 2 it hasn't yet become anything important, but yeah, as you said,
I think
it's really
important.
good. It's a really good thing.
Terrans, they started just scanning for every single ops you have.
Yeah, like when you kill observers, you get such a big lead. You force Protoss to use the robotics to make an observer instead of a Colossus or an Immortal. And also, your burrow units will be much better. You can harass with infestors at the 4th base and so on.
And NaNiwa, he just guarded that, so I think he saw a big portion of the Hydralisk, and you know what he's up against. And he's making a lot of Colossi right now.
Yeah, he's gonna focus all the Chrono Boost on the robotics, try to get like 6 fast Colossus. DIMAGA is playing very interesting. He's going mass Sunkens.
I don't understand what DIMAGA wants to do.
I think it Brood
He did, yeah, but he rushed so fast to 200 population with so many Hydralisk without attacking, and now he's making like 11 or spine crawlers.
Yeah, I think DIMAGA should have made a bit less units, maybe 20 more drones. And a bit faster hive, if this was his plan from the start, but it seems that it wasn't. I think he was afraid of NaNiwa doing some mid-game attack, so he wanted to have limit ASAP.
And NaNiwa, he doesn't want DIMAGA to get to hive and Brood Lords too comfortably, so he's gonna start pushing now. And he's not even getting the +3 attack, so he has to be very careful with these infestors.
He might be able to take over the Colossus, they are very far ahead. Oh.
That's panic force fields.
Yeah. Some funny force fields there. Oh, 14 more Hydras? I don't understand that at all.
Me neither.
The Great Aspire is almost done.
Yeah,
that should be like 8 Corruptors. And like 10 more Sunkens.
And look at NaNiwa, he's massing Colossi. He really saw this huge mass of Hydralisk, and that's all he's making right now, just mass Colossi. DIMAGA moving in with a lot of army, some good force fields here, blocking the army behind. These Colossi are going to be able to do a lot of damage, but DIMAGA pulls back.
Okay, and now finally he's making 14 Corruptors. Thank you, DIMAGA.
DIMAGA permanently maxed, banking in some money.
No gas though. That's going to be a big problem. I think he may overcommitted on the Hydras. Yeah, this army is very scary. 4 Colossus, supported by a lot of stuff.
And he's trying to pull back, but he's going to be stuck in that corner if NaNiwa was to stand there. Whoa, which he chooses to do.
We have like 20 Sunkens or something on the left side, doing nothing.
And going for the huge engagement here by DIMAGA, but his units are all clumped.
Yeah.
They're going to be burned to death.
NaNiwa had just too much.
No, actually, DIMAGA still has a good chance.
I think he needs to make some infestors right now if you want to be able to hold this army, but NaNiwa is doing some very good blink macro here. DIMAGA doesn't have that much army left. He really needs to resupply and put his Arifons there. Look at the supply count.
DIMAGA is making 30 speedlings and 20 roaches, so he will hold this.
But he loses all these hydralisks. Not the greatest micro here.
Fuck the hydralisks, they are bad.
And NaNiwa chooses to pull back as more forces came from DIMAGA. He needs to move these spine crawlers. And I think he could quite easily deny this expansion too if he just resupplies very quickly and attacks before there is more Colossi.
If DIMAGA does like a good timing now, I think he could win this.
Oh, NaNiwa actually quit Colossi. He's going for Immortals.
Yeah, I think that's wise. Because Colossi take a bit too long to make, so this is better.
Look at the spy. NaNiwa sees it immediately and kills it.
Oh, NaNiwa should be careful. If there is one infestor, all those stalkers will die immediately.
Getting fungal 2 times in a row will be terrible for him now, losing a lot of stalkers. And DIMAGA might move in for the kill here.
Yeah, I think DIMAGA should try to like attack, see what's up. You shouldn't be too afraid. Both roaches and zerglings are very fast, especially zerglings. You could send like 10. He needs to know like what DIMAGA is doing, what NaNiwa is doing.
And Broodlords now in the mix. DIMAGA looking to do a few fungals, but these infestors, they never have energy. What's up with that?
Yeah, he used the fungal.
Oh, he still doesn't have zergling speed. Oh. So it wasn't speed zerglings, it was slow zerglings.
I think he doesn't even know that he has no speedling.
Yeah, it's such an obvious upgrade in the beginning of the game, so you don't really think about not having. Wow,
very great snipe here.
He sniped the hatchery once again.
And NaNiwa still in this game. Wow, really? I really thought he was dead once more.
I'm very impressed by NaNiwa's micro in both the first and the second game.
He's a Warcraft player, man.
Yeah. It shows. It shows. Really good micro.
Oh, NaNiwa is very, very good, obviously.
Yeah, indeed.
And now he got his force up. Should be taking these guys soon. Oh, he has to be very careful. Yeah, I see. He was about to get fungled here, which would have been disastrous.
Oh yeah, these Broodlords might make some problems for NaNiwa. I think Broodlords are pretty good on Terminus.
And look, getting a lot of upgrades. The 3 range and the melee level 2 for these Broodlings.
I think the most important upgrade right now for DIMAGA is the zergling speed, especially if he's planning to make any more zerglings this game.
Yes.
I don't think
that's the plan, but he does have enough gas and like not that much minerals, you know. That's the only case where you want to make zerglings. And still 2-0 only attack upgrade for NaNiwa. He's quite short on gas. He really should be taking these gases, but I think instead he keeps choosing to add more units. Very good fungal here by DIMAGA. He has to be very careful not to fight in this choke, because some very good force fields could be thrown on very quickly. And DIMAGA being very patient that game, doing the opposite of last game.
Yes, DIMAGA is playing much better this game.
Last game he really went in way too far, and when he shouldn't have attacked. This game he wants to be patient, macro accordingly, get the good upgrades, except speed. And 186 supply for DIMAGA right now. He's kind of out of cash. I think his drone count was lowered as well, because he made way too many spine and spore.
Oh yeah, he's making a lot of drones now, like 10 more.
Yeah, so. He was at like 61 or 60 not too long ago.
He's getting back.
I think he realized it, like he's short on money. That's not very good.
No. That's why he's even more afraid this game, because he's short on money. He knows he's not gonna be able to get back to limit again, so
if he
needs to play it much safer. Exactly.
So when do you think he should attack now? Just get like 200 and bank some money?
I think he should just keep scouting to not see, so NaNiwa doesn't make a switch to like a lot of Void Rays or something, and just keep massing Broodlords. There's like no reason for him to attack now, since he got a 5th base, a lot of Sunkens. He has good defense.
Now is the right time to attack.
Well, some free stalkers is always a good enough reason. And very good fungals here once more by DIMAGA.
Like if he gets like 15 Broodlords, then he can just attack. But before that, there's not really a reason.
And
since there's no High Templars, no Void Rays, so nothing to be afraid of.
Okay, and look, NaNiwa's groupings is everything in the same group. Do you think that's optimal with this army? We saw
really
Huck losing a lot of groups. He used at least 3 unit groups, just even in the early stage in the game.
Yeah, Hack likes to have Stalkers in 1 key and Zealots and Centers in 1 and Colossus and everything else in 3. And High Templars in 4 even actually.
And DIMAGA's grouping very clean once more.
Yeah, I like clean groupings much more.
1, 2, 3. Roaches, Broodlords, Infestors.
I think NaNiwa would have been much better with like six High Templars for feedback. Like feedbacking 6 Infestors is such a huge thing.
And great engagement here by DIMAGA, getting a lot of those shots from the Broodlords, hitting the Stalkers immediately, and is just crushing through this army of NaNiwa.
Yeah, just way too many Broodlords.
And NaNiwa says GG.
And GG.
Very nice play by DIMAGA.
As I told you.
You're making a face like it's normal that Zerg makes this army and crushes Protoss. Like it's this normal, like standard thing that happens.
No, it's not, but this is the best combination, or at least one of the best. Not Hydralisk are so bad in mid to late game.